Hi, here are tips and tricks of your POCO X7 Pro. And I want to start with really important thing, which is cleaner. So you just need to clear cache from time to time on your phone to prevent it from overheating and draining battery and also overloading. So you can find manually this cleaner app, or if you cannot find it, then you should find this security app and here choose cleaner. After that you'll see basically the amount of cache and this information that you can clean up just 68.88 megabytes in my case. So don't worry, this won't delete important files, it just will clean up cache and trash on your device so you can free up some storage space. And if you want to, you can uninstall some apps, and here you'll see megabytes or gigabytes which you can free up with the help of uninstalling. And you can also delete big files, app data, apps, and so on. Let's move on to the status bar customization. For that we need to actually go in settings, then scroll down and find notifications and status bar. So here you'll see enabled feature by default, this one, don't show icon labels, which means that when you'll swipe down from the upper right corner to trigger your control center, you will not see the name of these features. But if you need to see it, just tap on the switcher, and now if you go back in control center, you can actually check the name of the features. So airplane mode, mute, flashlight, and so on, which could be really helpful. Or if you wanna just remove the name of your apps, you can actually check them if you tap edit button, and now you can see name of any feature you got in your control center. Now let's move on to the next feature, which is arrange items in recents. So to actually find it, we'll need to simply go to our home screen settings and right here find it in the tab Other. So we got two options. We can arrange items vertically. So let me show you how it will look. And this is it. Or we can switch to horizontally. Now tap the square button to trigger your recents. And this is like more default way for me, so to delete apps from recents, just swipe up like that, or you can use this cross icon to delete all at once. And also here you can enable to show memory status, and basically now when you trigger recents you'll see the amount of RAM available and used RAM. So just take a look at the upper right corner and it will appear right here. You can also disable it and now it won't be shown in your recents. And now let me show you a cool AI feature. So for that we need to go in display and brightness and here find AI image engine. Now we can actually enable super resolution, so we can enhance videos by tapping on the switcher. Here you can see example how it will change according to enabling and disabling the feature. Also we can go in AI HDR enhancement and enable this one as well to process videos using HDR effects to bring out more detail in the lighter and darker areas. And the last one is MEMC. So if you are planning to enable this one for smooth and lively transitions, then you will need to enable video toolbox as well. So to find it, go back. Here find your additional settings and then choose floating windows and select side toolbox. And after that scroll down a bit and now you should see video toolbox. So you can use tools and effects while watching videos. Let's enable it and let me show you how it will look. So I'm gonna open my gallery and now just play any video. And we can actually rotate the phone to use it in this landscape view, and now this line appears in the corner, so you can drag it. And now you can, for example, take a screenshot of the video. You can also enable cast, you can also enable recordings, AI subtitles, you can change style, and so on. So this is really cool. Here you can enable or disable Dolby Atmos and just manage your toolbox as you want to. And let's go back in settings again. We are not done yet. So here I want to show you another cool feature which is placed in additional settings in gesture shortcuts. So we can enable some of the gestures. For example, we can go and launch digital assistant, which could be Gemini assistant. Now we can press and hold the power button for 0.5 seconds to trigger Gemini. So let me show you. I'm gonna hold the power button, and now as you can see, Gemini opens. Also, we can go and take a screenshot, and here enable to take screenshot with the help of sliding 3 fingers down and pressing volume down and power button, which is like default basic way. So let me show you this one. Slide 3 fingers down. You'll need to slide like that, and now the screenshot is taken. You can crop it, you can edit your screenshot, share it to any social media, and so on. Also, we got this option for partial screenshot, so you can press and hold with 3 fingers to take partial screenshot, and you can actually change its form and make it free form as well. So make sure it is enabled if you want to use it, so the switcher lights up blue. And now let's talk about launching camera. So we got 2 ways how we can launch camera. The first one is double press the power button, and the second is double press volume down when the screen is locked. So let's enable both of them. And as you can see, I got enable turn on flashlight with the help of double pressing power button, so I would need to replace it with launching camera and enable this one as well. Now let me double press the power button, and yep, camera opens. Now let's lock the phone and double press volume down. Let's try to do it one more time, and yes, it's working as well. So this is like new way how you can trigger your camera. Let's go back in the setting, and the last thing we got is to turn on flashlight. So we can now replace camera with flashlight, so we can double press the power button to turn on flashlight. Let's replace this feature, and I'm gonna double press power button, and as you can see, flashlight is enabled, so it's working just fine. So while we are in additional settings, let me show you another feature, which is O2G connections. So if you're planning to connect USB Type-C devices, then you'll need to enable this O2G feature, which is basically to connect Type-C devices. Usually it enables by itself just once you connect your USB Type-C device, but if not, now you know where to find it and enable if you are planning to use Type-C devices. Now let's go back in main settings, and from here choose sound and vibration. Now we can scroll down and check sound effects, and here we can find equalizer. So you can find many presets for EQ, such as rock, jazz, pop, classical, and so on. And you can even make your custom preset. For example, if you want to increase bass, then drag this first slider up like that. And you can adjust it as you want to, and then check by playing your favorite song, which is really cool. Let's go back and check sound effects. So basically Dolby Atmos is enabled by default, but if not, enable it for more immersive sound experience and for better sound quality. And you can additionally enable immersive sound here. And now let's talk about personalization. So here it is. Here we can find many cool features, such as always on display, for example. You can enable it here and then choose its theme. So let me select something from here. For example, this one, we can actually change text color, we can add batteries and notification widget, and we can tap to apply it. And now when we'll lock the phone, we'll see this always on display. Also, we got notification effects, which is pretty cool as well. So we can enable those lightning edges like that. So each time we'll receive new notification, it will light up like this with stars or with those lightning edges, blue or red. And just to see the changes, simply go back. We can also check fingerprint effects. So here you can change animation for fingerprint unlock. And to disable it, just select this first icon, but I prefer this one, so I'm gonna set it like that. Now we can also choose lock style, and here we can change our lock screen wallpaper. And also in some cases you can see that time is behind the picture. So for example, here time is behind mountain, and this is actually effect which is called depth. So you can either enable it or disable if you choose to customize this wallpaper. And here you can see this depth effect. So now it is enabled, so time is behind the mountain, and you can actually disable it by tapping it, or you can manually adjust the size of wallpaper. You can zoom in, and now you can simply disable depth effect with the help of this way. Also, we can set our own photo as wallpaper. So here you can choose local photos and simply select a photo you want to set as wallpaper, and I can actually enable depth effect here as well, and then tap apply to set it as my current wallpaper. But I want to leave my old wallpaper, so let's tap apply. So I think we are done in this personalization tab. Of course, we got few more features, but we just discussed everything important and the rest is not so important. So let's move on to the next feature, which is app lock. To find it, just scroll down and find your apps tab. And basically, let me show you how app lock looks. So if you noticed, when I opened my gallery, it required my fingerprint or password. So this is how app lock works. And if you wanna set it up, then simply go back in your settings, find apps, and choose app lock. After that, you need to create either pattern, passcode, or PIN code. And also you can enable to use fingerprint, like in my case. And then you should see this list of apps which you can lock. For example, let's lock YouTube. And now 2 apps locked, so we'll check it later. And here we also got this option to hide sensitive notifications. And we can tap on settings icon, go in lock settings, and here choose when this app would be locked. So when device is locked, or after exiting app, when device is locked, or in 1 minute after exiting app. Also, we can hide notification content here. We can enable face unlock and fingerprint unlock. We can change password type. And also, if you signed in your Xiaomi account, you can add it right here in order to reset your password in case if you forgot it. Now let's try this out. Let me find my YouTube and open it. And now it requires either my fingerprint, or we can tap on password and actually enter password. And now this app is unlocked. So let's try this out one more time. And yep, as you can see, it's working the same as gallery. So you can lock all of your apps if you want to. And to unlock, just go back in this setting and tap on those switchers to unlock your apps. And now gallery would be opened immediately, as well as YouTube. And the last feature I want to show you is placed in camera. So let's open camera. Now we can switch to video mode, and here tap on this arrow to open camera settings. And now we can find this really cool feature, teleprompter. So you can use it to read your script while you are recording a video. So if you like recording videos and talk at the same time, you can easily just create a script. You can enter it here if you tap on this icon. As you can see, we can edit this text, and also we can import text here. Now we can also tap on those sliders and adjust text size and also scrolling speed. So now let me show you how it's working. We can simply play the script and start recording. Now, as you can see, the script is moving down, so we can record and read this text while recording, which is really impressive. And yep, that's all about tips and tricks of your POCO X7 Pro. And if you found something helpful, please subscribe, like and comment. And I wish you all the best. Bye bye.